Lost his tracking poll, which today shows Clinton with a 2-point lead. At the beginning of this week, Trump was up a point, so that's all still within the margin of error. With so little time left, both candidates hitting on their opponent this way.
What I have is a winning temperament. I have a winning temperament. Hillary is an unstable person. She is I think she's probably spent $500 million on phony ads. Best thing I have is my temperament. We know how to win.
Someone who at another rally yesterday actually said out loud to himself, "Stay on point, Donald, stay on point." His campaign probably put that in the teleprompter. Stay on point, Donald, stay on point.
This is what it looks like with just a few days to go out there. Senior national correspondent John Roberts live in Atkinson, New Hampshire. That's where Donald Trump is going to start the first rally of the day about 3 hours from now. Good morning to you, John.
Martha, good morning to you. In answer to Bill's question, I'll tell you when this all started, November 5th, 2012. We're just hoping it's all over November 8th, 2016, because there is the potential between New Hampshire and Maine for this whole thing to end up in a 269-269 tie, which then would put us into a realm that none of us have seen before, at least in our lifetimes. Things looking better for Donald Trump here in the Granite State than they have in the past week. About a week ago, Hillary Clinton was up 7 to 9 points. Let's put up the results of a new Boston Globe poll that finds it's all even up here in New Hampshire. 42 points apiece. This morning, Donald Trump's first rally here at the Atkinson Country Club and Resort. He'll be obviously talking a lot about Hillary Clinton's problems with her email, the FBI investigations. Yesterday in Selma, North Carolina, telling a very heavily military crowd that Hillary Clinton, the way she dealt with this unsecured server and all of those emails, really was disrespecting the sacrifice that they have made to this nation. Here's what Trump said last night.
She was more interested in keeping her emails a secret than in keeping our classified intelligence a secret. She was more interested in protecting herself than in protecting the people of the United States. Ending this criminal government corruption is one of the most important reasons you have to go out on November 8th.
You mentioned that ABC tracking poll a second ago. Indications are that Hillary Clinton may be beginning to gain back some momentum, even in the face of these withering attacks from Donald Trump. So it may be, Martha, that he has to change gears here in the last 4 days, something he might zone in on today, the disappointing jobs number with only 161,000 jobs created. He may use that as part of his closing argument today. Martha?
Very important, those closing arguments, as people get ready to head to the polls in just a few days. His wife, Melania, was out in Philadelphia, in the outskirts of Philadelphia on the main line yesterday. She gave her first solo speech in the course of this whole campaign. Talk to us about that, John.
And the first speech since the one that she had at the Republican convention back in July, where it didn't go over as well as people thought because of the problems with borrowing some lines from Michelle Obama. But yesterday's speech got rave reviews, particularly from the candidate himself, who was watching it on his aircraft as he was on his way to North Carolina. Melania Trump really trying to energize Republican women in the collar counties surrounding Philadelphia. They really need to try to get the vote up there in Pennsylvania, saying that if she becomes First Lady, she will make her signature issue combating cyberbullying. Listen to what she said yesterday.
We have to find a better way to talk to each other, to disagree with each other, to respect each other. We must find better ways to honor and support the basic goodness of our children, especially in social media.
They're still talking about Melania Trump doing maybe 2-3 speeches before Election Day, but really time is kind of running out on that, Martha. One thing that we do know is going to happen tomorrow, Mike Pence, Donald Trump's running mate, will be in Wisconsin campaigning side by side with Paul Ryan. So that'll be an interesting image for the campaign as we close it out here. Martha?
No, he's clearly been a very strong advocate on the campaign trail for the top of the ticket. Thank you very much, John. See you later.